Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to an update. This week is, of course, patch week. They usually have these once a month or once every few months, depending on if there's a big enough update or if there's enough stuff they really need to go in and patch instead of working on an update for the week. So let's just go into what they have patched. So for the Wilderness, they have fixed the Wilderness Sword. It will now correctly work in trying to locate the Wildy Worm. There was some issues with that. A couple people were complaining about it not working correctly, pointing it towards completely random spots. So that's great that that's now working. If you've been playing a lot of the Arc Chapter 2, they've had a couple of fixes. The undead chickens on Goshima now lay pickled eggs. Healing area has been added to the Cyclosis Banker, so if you need to heal up at a bank, you can, which is great because I've had to heal up at a bank a few times. I've been playing old school too, and you don't heal up at a bank there, and it just confuses the shit out of me. But anyway, receiving contracts now requires a 90 farming as well as 86 cooking, so not just one or the other. And Wobegon oil and shiny turtle shell bowl transmutation now transmutes 10 items at a time. For Nomad hard mode and the currency pouch, a couple of fixes there. The ability to reset memory of Nomad with weekly reset tokens is now correctly reset. So it is not bugging out anymore, so you have to use 2. It was bugging out for that for a few people, or just not working at all, wasting the tokens, which sucks because they're, not too common. The symbol for the Uncharted Isle supplies and the currency pouch has been corrected as well. A couple of combat fixes. Halberds no longer require a strength level alongside the attack level requirement, just the attack level now, so that's pretty good. Intercept can no longer be cast on an enemy player in the Castle Wars or Soul Wars minigames, more or less to avoid picking on certain people or low levels, which is kind of nice. That's good to see. Ironman Slayer XP awarded for completing Soul Reaper assignments is no longer halved. It is now your full XP, which is good. I don't know why it was halved before. It's already hard enough to be an Ironman, for God's sakes. And there's a couple of ninja fixes. So Champions Challenge Reward XP is now paid out in lamp form. It is now possible to destroy auras which aren't on a cooldown and reclaim them from the loyalty store off cooldown, ready for use. So that's interesting. It is now possible to receive the medium wilderness task set agility buff by having the wilderness sword in your inventory. Having insufficient runes no longer unsets any autoclasts you have active, so essentially it won't turn it off. It'll just basically yell at you that you don't have the runes, which is good. That's how it should be. It is now possible to view your opponent's inventory and worn items in the dual challenge interface, and interfaces will no longer move slightly when logging in. In other news, and other fixes, there's only one here. The Barrels pets are now accessible via the Boss Pets filter on Customizations interface. So that's great. That's good. A lot of good fixes, a lot of small things, but definitely needed, and some pretty nice changes and stuff like that to pretty much everything here. So that's good. Good to see. Another news today, there is a real-life contest where you can win a golden scythe, like a real-life golden scythe. It is a Halloween short story competition, so you basically just write a Halloween horror story. The maximum is 200 characters, which includes spaces, so you do have to include spaces. It does not say if it has to be, dual line or not. I'd assume it's not. I assume it's just write a Halloween story, a short one with a maximum of 200 characters, which really is not a lot, to be totally honest with you. So you're going to have to be a bit creative with that to really get a decent story out in 200 characters. So yeah, good luck with that. You will win, of course, like I said, the Golden Scythe, and the second place will win a RuneScape bond. So that's pretty cool. The competition ends on November the 1st, so you have a couple weeks to kind of get that done and submit it. So good luck to anybody going to submit into that. Another thing was Ironman Mode birthday celebration stuff. If you took advantage of the whole birthday celebration offer, then you got 2 weeks of free membership today, so that's pretty cool. Congratulations to Ironman and all the people that got the 2 weeks of free membership. That's pretty sweet. For anybody new to the Ironman Mode or just curious about playing RuneScape in a more challenging way, there's a reference page now that with everything you need to know about the Ironman Mode. That's brand new, which is kind of cool. Shows you everything you have to expect with Iron Man and Hardcore Iron Man, of course. So it's pretty neat. If you ever wanted to know 100% what goes on with Iron Man, it's a good page. I give it a little read through, so I'll link that in the description. There's also, if you sign up for Iron Man or Hardcore Iron Man mode at any point, or simply just have an account with that on, you will get 2 cosmetic armor overrides now, which is pretty cool. yeah, they will vanish from your account if you quit Ironman mode or die in hardcore. So just keep that in mind. And they are only cosmetic; they're not armor. So sadly, you don't start off with some decent armor or anything like that right off the bat. But yeah. So that's pretty much it, though, for this week. Your usual live streams, Tuesday the 18th, there's a Halloween Q&A, so the Halloween event is coming out next Monday, so that's pretty good. Or, yeah, it should be next Monday here coming up, because what is next Monday? The 24th. So yeah, next update will be the Halloween event. Another one on Tuesday. This one an hour afterwards. They're going to show loot from 5,000 medium clue scrolls. They did, I believe it was easy clue scrolls last week. Friday, October 21st. There's an update preview with Mod Shani, so they'll be previewing the Halloween update. So if you're a big buff of the holiday events, then definitely tune into that one. And Sunday, October 23rd, of course, there's PVM with Mod Lee. So it's pretty cool. In other news, there's also some fresh RuneScape wallpapers. So if you want to have some cool backgrounds and wallpapers for your computer, they are on the RuneScape Flickr account. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, though, guys, that is it for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.